Man, I will tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, COVID was a crazy time. I feel like after 2020, 2019, 2020, the whole world changed, man. New scams were created. New ways of having a livelihood were realized. People started getting on the internet. People started doing TikTok. People actually started making money. Fun fact, during COVID, I wasn't doing YouTube, but I was watching everybody else blow up on social media. And that's what really put the battery in my back myself. 2019, 2020 was a crazy time, but it was really the year of the scam. I'm talking, we had PPP loans. Y'all remember that shit, right? Remember, everybody had bread, everybody had money, and they weren't working. We had the PPP loans. We had the Cash App loan. Y'all remember the Cash App loans? Man, if any of you have gotten caught up in any of those scams and you got away with it, I salute you. I was a little too scared myself to do that shit. I was too poor to be going to jail at the same time. You know what I mean? It's expensive enough living in the real world, not having to worry about legal fees. But anyway, we move up, ladies and gentlemen, to about 2023, and it seems like some people feel like they can still get away with all these scams. There's this kid who goes into a bank, bro, and we're about to watch it right now. He goes into a bank and tries to scam them out of like $6,000 or $7,000. Who does that? Who, like, you're gonna walk up inside? I guess they do it. But you're going to walk up inside that bank and just roll the dice. It's a crazy world out here, bro. And I think that they're really using that mentality from back in 2019, 2020. But, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and check this thing out. It's a pretty interesting one. Let's do it.
The guy who we called just doesn't really answer all questions. So they have some more questions for you.
Hold on, buddy.
You bro, his heart went from here to his ball sack immediately. He looked back like, yep, that's game over. That you got Big Bubba over here in the bulletproof vest pulling up. Yeah, you're fucked. You're real fucked. It's funny he didn't even have the awareness to know somebody was behind his ass. Shit is hilarious.
The guy who we called just doesn't really answer all questions. So they have some more questions for you.
Hold on, buddy. Let's step in that office with lights off. Okay.
Yeah, you're fucked. They handed the ID to the officer, not back to him. I'd be like, excuse me, sir. That's my fucking ID. Yeah, you can't really be rowdy, though, because they'll probably fuck you up. Listen, bro. Bro looks like he's all of 16 years old. What are you doing? I guess this is the time to break the law and go to jail because you have some years ahead of you. But damn it, this is your first strike, brother. It might not even be his first strike. It might be a couple of strikes deep. You might want to find something else to do because you look like a fucking idiot. Look at his face. Over here smiling and shit. Boy, that's that nervous smile right there.
So what's your name?
Kelly.
What's going on, man? Where'd you get this check from?
I received an email from a alarm system that I put for Paul in the house that he got in Canada.
Okay, where's the house out in the area?
I really don't know the address. I just do the work with the people in there.
So, all right, make that make sense again. I mean, you do what?
I help people put in alarm systems in houses.
All right, what company you work for?
Oh, shit. You know what? God damn it. Listen, it's the AG Tactical HVAC company. What did he say? He puts not HVAC company. It's the AG Tactical Alarm System Company. I sent him out there. Don't even trip. A little Mexican kid with a little wavy hair and shit, with like super bright. That's him. That's my guy. Yeah. Don't worry. He's not there to scam anybody. This shit is so, I mean, he didn't even think of a backstory. At least have a little bullshit backstory. Like, come on, scamming. Listen, if you're going to go and scam somebody, you have to premeditate. It's premeditated. You have to think into it. You have to think about what you're going to do. You didn't think about the contingency plan for in case, Big Bubba, 300 pounds, comes in and taps you on the back of the shoulder. You never thought about that plan. Your boy said he worked for security systems and shit. All right.
What's your business?
I don't know. A friend of mine texted me saying if I needed some money so I could get some money because I don't got a job. So he said if I could help him doing alarm system for Paul, so I could get some bread out of that.
What
And
kind of alarm
then
system?
yesterday I just received that through mail.
You received it
Through
through
the
mail
mail?
Yeah, I received
for
it through the mail.
$7,000.
Yeah, I just received it through the mail.
For
And I came in and just
$7,000.
checked.
Listen, $7,000. Listen, $7,000. Think about a whole month, right? Think about an entire month. You put it in the comments. Do y'all make $7,000 a month? Like at the end of the month, right? At the end of the month, do you have $7,000 paid to you for whatever you're doing? Maybe, but typically I wouldn't say installing an alarm system. One job is $7,000. Maybe if you have an alarm system company, maybe you're pulling in $15,000-$20,000. But one job, one job, alarm system, $7K. Bullshit, bro. Pack it up. Pack it up.
Check if it was good, if it wasn't bad, because it was weird to me that the amount of it. The amount of it, I even called him and I said, oh, this is too much money. Like, that's weird. I received it through mail. And I just came by to verify if it was good, if it was bad or
So
something.
if I ask them, these checks aren't going to be reported stolen or anything, right?
Well, I assume that they're not, because I just received it through mail.
Okay. Find out why I got flagged.
No, she kind of fine. What's up with her? What's up with Mrs.
Yeah, we got called
Braids?
for a fraud. So something's wrong with these checks.
Fraud? I assume that's
Yeah,
not
fraud, buddy. Remember that story I told y'all a little while ago with my ex-girlfriend? They such a fucking stupid story. She was like supposed to do a modeling thing. That was the first red flag for me, but listen, I'm not here to judge. She was supposed to do some type of modeling thing for some Instagram person and they would have paid her. So she takes these, assortment of photos and they want to use her likeness and they'll pay her for it. Right? So she sends them the photos. They send her $200. Was it I think it was 200, 250, something like that. And I remember she showed me her bank account and the $200 was there. I was like, oh shit. Okay. Like, damn. Well, that's crazy, ain't it? Good for you. Then they called back telling her about how the pictures were wrong and how they're not going to do it again. And please send the money back because this is not blah, 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 blah. They keep berating her. By the end of the day, and I probably should have told her don't send that fucking money back, but I was just like, whatever. She sent that money back, and the check that she did give her, the check that she did receive was fraudulent. So that bounced, and she was negative $200 instead of just going back to zero. And that's the type of scam I would expect somebody to run. This guy went into the jaws, into the lion's den with a fraudulent check. No, you scam stupid people. You don't go to the actual bank that can verify this shit. You scam people who don't understand finances like that. But clearly he never caught the memo. I hope she's doing okay. I hope they didn't scam her further.
The friend of mine was the one that called me to get some money because I really need money because I don't got a job right now.
All right, where are you living?
I'm from Puerto Rico.
Oh, he's Puerto Rican.
Huh?
Where's your friend?
I don't know. I just went to get the check and then I just left. Am I in trouble or something? Because
Until we figure out what's going on,
I
you're
haven't done nothing wrong. I just.
detained as of right now.
Checks were being brought into different banks from South Carolina, right?
Yeah, in Augusta Road in South Carolina, our TD Bank up there. There was two more down
Two
here.
more down here, all at
Because
the
pretty
same
much
time.
what we do is we get notes. Like we have a system that we can see if any fraud comes in, and we can put it out on our system for each account. So the phone numbers were changed today. The accounts were changed today. The guy, which oddly enough was able to answer some of the questions on the profile, but when we asked him about his email, he didn't know it. Now there was no email on the account. He was like, oh, I don't remember which one I used, but there was nothing on the account. The customer's in Brooklyn, but we can't find the actual number for the customer. We just have whoever we're talking to. And the guy was getting really aggressive on the phone. I'm like, dude, it's a check for $7,500. I just want to make sure I'm giving money to the right person. And he's like, no. He's like, the check's good. He's like, I'm done answering your questions. And I'm like, I'm helping you out. So right there, that's a red flag for us also.
All right, Kelly.
They almost got away with that shit too. If it wasn't for the meddling bank tellers, if it wasn't for those damn bank tellers that do their job and ensure stuff like this doesn't happen. If it just wasn't for them, he would have got away with it. That shit's crazy, bro. I'm pretty sure this stuff has worked before. And I'm pretty sure the kid doing this is not the mastermind. It's starting to seem like whoever does this is from a distance, and they're going to send little dum-dum over here, little Hector, and he's going to try to get up in there and get the money, and then they're going to split it. That's what typically happens. Anybody who actually has any sense in their brain who's running this operation is not going to come into this bank by themselves. Or at all, I should say. They're going to send a dumbass like this 17-year-old to get the money or get popped. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter because it's not you.
Let's restart this. So I'm going to read you something, buddy, okay? These are your rights. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say may be used if it's against you. You have the right to talk to an attorney, have him or her with you now anytime you're in question. Now, for an attorney will be appointed to represent you. These are rights of mine. You want to talk to us? Huh? You want to talk?
I've never done nothing bad.
Question, do you want to talk, yes or no? Okay. Let's restart this conversation. So, Kelly, where'd you get a check from?
I don't mind asking if I wanted to get some money.
What's your friend's name?
A friend of mine. I don't really know his name. He never gave me his name.
See, I told you.
Him, Cuba.
So Cuba called you.
Yeah.
Cuba Gooding Jr. called you. Was he a black man with an afro? was it that guy? Shit's hilarious, bro. Honestly, I hope he gets a slap on the wrist because, you could tell he's just a dumbass. That doesn't excuse his behavior, but everybody in the room could kind of see that, he's just a little dumb shit. Little fuck face, I have another word I would call him, but you can't say that word anymore. He's not the brightest. So, make better choices, bro, because that was the stupidest shit I've ever seen in my life. You really thought you was finna pull $7,000 out the bank that didn't exist? Come on, bro. They're probably out here stealing people's social securities off the internet and trying to get checks out of people's names and shit like that.
But so Cuba said you want to make some money.
If I wanted to make some money.
Where'd you meet Cuba?
I met him at Orlando.
Okay. Where'd you meet him and get the check today?
Orlando.
Orlando?
Is it today?
Yeah, it was today.
So what do you ask you to do?
He just said, just take this check, go to the bank, and say you want to cash it.
Okay. How much did he say you can get from it? If you cashed it?
I think it was like maybe one.
One what?
1,000.
1,000?
Yeah, 20.
So the problem is, man, it's fraud. It's a fraudulent check. So I mean, the person that are you able to identify Cuba?
Yeah.
Like you know like his name. Like you don't know his
I
first name.
don't
so
know
it's
his
Cuba.
name. Nah, I don't know his name.
But you can identify him if they found him.
Yeah.
How do you know?
I just met him through Instagram.
You got his Insta?
No, not really.
You can pull his messages.
Come on, bro. Come on. You can't let Cuba keep getting away with this, bro. Cuba Gooding Jr., I know you're out there. All right? Stop scamming these kids, bro. They stupid. They don't know any better. He met this motherfucker on Instagram, bro. And he said, "Hey, you want to make some money?" If that doesn't spell out mule to you, then you don't have the smartest brain on the planet. You're a mule, bro. You're part of the cargo. You're expendable, for lack of better words. You don't care. You're collateral damage. You know what I mean? You don't matter to these people. This shit's hilarious. But it's a good lesson to learn. It's a good lesson to learn.
Yeah, I deleted the messages, and after that, I just couldn't get his Instagram no more.
You don't have the messages anymore?
No, I deleted everything.
But you met this guy on Instagram, right?
Yeah.
So he don't know you from the next guy up the street.
Yeah.
So why, if he's got these stolen checks, is he gonna give them to you and be like, "Hey man, come bring me back all the money, and I'll give you some"? It don't make no sense, right?
I just trusted him because I needed the money, so I could help my
Yeah,
mom.
I'm saying, why would he trust you?
I don't know.
He probably wouldn't, right?
I don't know. Maybe he would.
He probably wouldn't.
Yeah, maybe he
So I
would.
think it's a major story.
No, I'm not making. I'm not gonna make.
You got his phone number?
Yeah, I do got his phone.
Okay.
Let me see those
You got the
messages.
text messages? You show him. Does it have a conversation in there?
No, not the type of conversation of today. I've never been in trouble my whole life. I've never.
Hey, can you translate this for me?
I'm feeling nauseous right now.
I'm sure you are.
Can you translate that?
You got something that I can throw up? Did I hear that asking? Thank you. I've never been in trouble my whole life, actually.
White Cherokee and a blue Chevy Impala.
You're good, dude. Relax.
Mary 13.
Relax, bro.
I'm trying. I'm just really nervous. I never.
Do what?
What about Wells? Probably Wells Fargo.
Yeah, cause
Well,
In the trash can, dog.
oh shit. Buddy in the buddy in the corner said, "Yeah, I'm gonna go outside and check the perimeter real quick. I'm gonna go check this. I'm gonna check the bank perimeter real fast with his nasty ass hawking and shit." Listen, we don't give a fuck about your little queasy tummy, okay? You done fucked up, kid.
How many checks you got? Just one.
So he's talking about opening another account, something in another account with Calvin, something with direct deposit, and he's asking if we can open another account right now.
yeah, cause he said if I wanted to do some direct deposit, I said no. 'Cause, I don't trust no direct deposits. Cause most of the direct deposits they fraud some stuff like that. So I was like, I think I lose my account. I
Who's
said,
Calvin?
Kelvin is a friend of ours.
Where's he at right now?
He's out of Atlanta.
We just opened up another account and just talking about what time is a check.
Brother, if you don't cut that shit out, boy, you not even. I thought he actually needed to throw up. You don't even need to throw up. Fuck you think we're gonna do? You think we're gonna run out the room and say, "Oh, you're good to go, sir. Make sure you go to the hospital and check on that tummy." No, we're not gonna do that. So you could cut out the. He sounds like a clicker from fucking Last of Us or some shit. Like you can stop. This guy.
I haven't eaten nothing. That's why I can't throw up.
Well, that's good. I'm glad you can't because ew.
I'm gonna get arrested right now.
Probably, yeah, to be honest.
Bro is so he's
Hey, look at me. Relax. Listen, this is how this works.
listen, bro. I'll tell you one thing. These are three men right here. Two of them police officers, one female over in the corner. They seen a lot of shit. You crying in front of them ain't gonna do shit for you but make them laugh. You're the comedic relief of the day. Fuck you talking about? Shit, man. You better stop all that crying. You better stop all that crying, cause you're not even finna do that much time in jail. I'm gonna tell you that much. You're gonna do a little bit of time. You're gonna do a little time, but if you're a mark in prison, if you're out here crying like a little bitch in prison or jail, wherever they're about to put you, it's gonna be a lot harder in there for you. So suck it up, face forward, and go to jail like a real man. Come on now, man. This shit hilarious, bro. He over here crying to this guy like it's his daddy or some shit. The fuck is wrong with you?
You're gonna go right now. Just we're trying to cash a fraud check, all right? But if you talk to her, you can't make any promises. But if you talk to her, X, Y, and Z, this might be bigger than just you. You feel me?
Relax, bro. Relax, bro. Listen, bro, at the end of the day, it's not that serious. I used to think that, oh, if you have a record, your life is over. Like, oh, if you do one thing wrong, your life is over. Listen, life is just life, man. Life just is. You fucked up. You're going to have to deal with it. Don't cry about it. That's one thing I kind of learned about life. You can't cry about this shit, bro. Because I ain't going to do shit for you. I promise you. You'll feel all types of ways. All types of ways, bro. You start crying. Maybe as a woman, it's a little different. But as a man, you start crying and showing, man, nobody give a fuck about none of that shit. You better get it together, brother. You better get it together. Listen, it's not that serious. It really isn't that serious. You're probably going to get a felony, you know. You're gonna get a bunch of fraud charges. You're gonna go back there for a little while. It's gonna be hard to get a job for a little while. But hey, listen. The silver lining is you never had a job in the first place, so it's not really that big a problem. You know? Shit, start a YouTube channel or something. I don't know. Teach kids on how to, do fraud better. Do something, but don't cry. That's the one thing you don't want to do.
No.
Alright, Kelly, stand up, bro.
That shit is hilarious. Fun fact, I wanted to cry when I went to jail. Like, when they closed the bars and I was in there by myself, I thought I was about to start crying. Then there's another like jail person in the corner. I didn't see him because it was kind of like an open area. And he looked at me. He's like, "Hey, don't cry in here, bro. Don't cry in here. You all right?" Second I saw him, I was like, "Yeah, bet type shit." You can't let and shout him out, man. I hope he's still alive. He was cool. I was talking with him and shit while I was in jail. But it's like, come on, bro. The first thing he told me, because I wasn't even crying yet, but you could see it's about to start. Police take me. I'm in jail. Now I'm fucked up. I'm about to start crying now. He looked at me from the corner. He's like, "Hey, don't cry in here, bro." Immediately, my shit was gone. Okay, say less. What up with you, though? You can't. Nah, bro. They about to man. He about to be fooled in jail.
You no car, no bike, anything when you look at there. No, nothing. Alright, just leave your jacket there. Turn around. Relax, dog. You got somebody you want us to call? Mama?
Yo, they're trying to hold back. They're trying to hold back laughing, bro. They're trying to hold back laughter.
Kelly, anything on you?
On my wallet, in my pocket.
All right, hop off and in.
All right, brother.
Say hey, Kelly.
Kelly, I hope you have a great. Yo, Kelly's out here tripping, gang. Yo, Kelly, it's not that serious, bro. Listen. Oh, nah. Bro, Kelly. Bro, big kills. Big K. It's not that serious, bro. Come on. Yo, Big K. That's what we found. That's what we finna call him. Big K is out here tripping, bro. Listen, it ain't that serious, gang.
Breathe. Catch your breath real quick. Relax. You ready?
Alright, I'm trying to watch the front of the back.
We need you to tell us what's going on with this. You know more than you're telling me.
Bro, I'm crying, gang.
The best thing in this situation is honesty. Honesty goes a long way. Okay. All you're in trouble for is trying to write a forged check. You're trying to cash a forged check. That's all it is.
Oh, fuck.
It is a felony. But
it is a felony.
It doesn't mean
I know
anything. Depending on what happens with CID and stuff, they might not do anything.
They might not, and that's true. He's not lying to him. They might not prosecute him over like that particular charge because sometimes prosecutors just don't take things to court. But I mean, fuck, bro. Come on, gang. Please stop crying, bro. Please.
But this is something you need to be upfront and honest. If you know who Cuba is, even if it's your homeboy, whatever, dog.
No, it's not a homeboy of mine.
But you feel what I'm saying? It's just time to be truthful, man.
Yeah.
All right?
I will.
It's your ass on the line, not nobody else's. That's why he's having you do it.
100%. Because I'll tell you what, Cuba's out here fucking bitches driving a Benz around the city off of all the scam money that you got. Cuba's out here pulling the bad bitches and shit, going crazy. And then Cuba's going to get the call and be like, "Oh, little dumb fuck went to jail? Okay." And he's going to continue on with his day. You're the mule. You're the middleman. You're not even the fucking middleman. You're just a mule. You're the server. You're the servant. You know what I mean? Don't get it confused, which is why listen, snitch if you got to snitch. I'm going to tell you that much. I always say get a lawyer, but if you got to snitch, then ain't no shit. Who gonna come visit you? Nobody. Shit. He should have never got involved with this shit in the first place. I feel bad for bro, but at the end of the day, you know, at the end of the day, we all got to learn a lesson. Sometimes it has to happen like this for you to learn. He'll be fine, though.
His attempt to pass off counterfeit money may have seemed like a quick way out, but it's a serious crime. By trying to cheat the system, he not only broke the law, but risked his future. He now faces charges for passing a counterfeit banknote. A costly reminder that dishonesty never pays.
Typically, they explain what he got arrested for. Well, he got arrested for handing over a fraudulent check. But, I mean, he's probably not going to get more than a year. Probably less than a year. Let's keep it real. I don't even know if he'll get time. He will probably get some time, but it's not going to be a lot, you know? Don't do dumb shit, guys. And the next time we have a whole COVID situation, a whole pandemic situation, and there's quick money schemes going around, lock in and make sure that scheme won't land you in prison. Because there's a lot of motherfuckers out here that's saying like, oh, all I need is $7,000. No, you don't. If you're ever doing something illegal, it better be for $100,000 or more. Inflation is a bitch. You doing this shit for $10,000, $20,000, $30,000, you got problems. Go get a fucking job. If this shit is not changing your life, don't fucking do it. That's all I got to say, man. I love you guys, man. I'll see you guys real soon. Stay inside, stay safe. Don't defraud the bank, and you should be okay. Peace.